Hello guys, Sinbad here from the BEG, and today I am here to give you another maths tutorial, this time on quadratic sequences. So, what is a quadratic sequence? Well, it's very simply a sequence made from a quadratic function. So, just to remind you what a quadratic function is, it's any expression which is in the form ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, and you know the values of a, b and c. So let's take an example of a quadratic function. Let's say 2x squared plus x minus 1. Okay, and we'll put that is equal to y. Now this would form a graph which would look something somewhat like that. However, what if we didn't want a graph? What if we want a sequence? Well, instead of y, let's put is equal to tn. So, that means that we can form a sequence where turn n is equal to this. So, for example, the first term, term number 1, is going to be 1x squared, 1 squared is 1, so 2, plus 1 here is 1, minus 1 is equal to 2. So the first term of our series is equal to 2. What about the second term? Well, 2 squared is 4, times 2 is 8, plus 2 minus 1 is equal to 9. So the second term is 9. And what is the third term? Well, we do exactly the same thing. Substitute 3 for x, so we get 18 plus 3 minus 1 is equal to 20. Sorry, that should be 8. Minus 1 is equal to 20. And so on and so on. Okay, so that's an example of a quadratic sequence. So, what I'm going to show you is a trick for working out the function from the sequence. So let's go back to our original function here, and let's write a sequence using this function. So x equals 1, that's going to simply be a plus b plus c. What about when x equals 2? 2 squared is 4, so that's going to be 4a plus 2b plus c. What about when x is equal to 3? That's going to be 9a plus 3b plus c. And finally, when x is equal to 4, it's 16a plus 4b plus c. So here we've got our sequence, and if we know the values of a, b and c, we can use this to work out our sequence, okay? We can also use this to find the term-to-term relationship, simply by finding the difference between the terms. So, this one, subtract this, 4a minus a is 3a, 2b minus b is b, and c minus c is just 0. So we're left, the difference between these terms is 3a plus b. Now, let's do it with this term. So, 9 minus 4 is 5a, plus 3 minus 2 is 1, and c minus c is just 0. And finally, let's do it here. 16 minus 9 is 7a, plus 4 minus 3 is 1, and c minus c is 0. So already you can see a link here, okay? These are ascending in powers of 2a. So, if we do exactly the same thing again and find the difference between these terms, we find 5a minus 3a is 2a, and b minus b is nothing. Equally well here, 7a minus 5a is 2a, and b minus b is nothing. So, what we've worked out here is that the difference here is always 2a. And if I went on to the next term, it would be 2a again and 2a again. Now we can use this to work out the equation of a formula, the equation of a series, when we're given the series. So, I am going to write this in black pen over here, just using the first three terms. So, a plus b plus c, and 4a plus 2b plus c, and 9a plus 3b plus c. So find the differences: 3a plus b and 5a plus b, and therefore 2a. So I am going to give you a series and see if you can work out what the equation for this series is. So let's write it up. 4, 13, 26, 43, and 64. So, using exactly the same method as over here, we find out the differences and then find out the second row of differences, and that will give us 2a. So, what's 13 take 4? That's just 9. 26 takes 13 is 13. And 43 take 26 is going to be 17. Equal well here, 64 take 43 is going to be 21. So, we find the difference here. 13 take 9 is 4, 17 take 13 is also 4, and 21 take 17 is 4. Therefore, write it up in blue ink, 2a equals 4. How do we know this? Because this row here is going to be the same as this row here. So we've got 2a here and 2a here. So 2a must be equal to 4. Therefore, a is equal to 2. Okay? Then what about this number? This number here, 9, must be equal to 3a plus b. Well, 3a is going to be 6, so 6 plus b equals 9. Therefore, b equals 3. And finally, a plus b plus c here must be equal to 4. Therefore, 2 plus 3 plus c, so 5 plus c equals 4. Therefore, c equals minus 1. So, overall, a is 2, b is 3, c is minus 1. If we write this up, we are going to get the equation 2x squared plus 3x minus 1 equals t. So that is the answer, and you can use this with any series, okay? So, I'm glad that you've watched this video. I hope you've learnt how to